So before this video begins, I want to give everyone a big thank you for showing your support in my last video. In my last video, I was talking about how Pal Worlds puts Pokemon Legends ZA to shame, and that video alone right now is currently sitting around 2.8k views with at least 130 likes. I never thought I would get this kind of support for any of my videos. Usually, when I make a spicy video like that, I usually get like what, maybe 5 likes, maybe 20 likes, sometimes 50 at most, depending on if it pops off or not and people agree with my opinion or not. But no, you folks just blew up the video and you seem to be on a similar page with me or have a similar opinion, and I was able to find an interesting topic that some of you folks were interested in. So, I just want to thank you all very much for showing your support in that video. That really means a lot, and I kind of hit a new personal best for the channel in a way. So I just want to thank you very much. That really means a lot to me, and I'm glad I found a topic that some of you folks were interested in. Okay, enough of me rambling like a buffoon. With this out of the way, let's get on with the topic of today's video. So, the Halo Combat Evolved campaign remastered was just announced, and it is coming out for Xbox, and surprisingly, for the first time, Halo is coming to PlayStation, which I'm pretty sure a lot of us never thought would have happened, because Halo has always been a Microsoft exclusive, and now it is coming to PlayStation. The last time I remember something crazy like this happening, and this was earlier this year actually, was the Gears of War Reloaded, also known as Gears of War Remastered, was coming to PlayStation, because Gears of War has been a Xbox exclusive, which came to PlayStation, and now they're bringing another Xbox exclusive over to PlayStation. It's really crazy by just thinking about it. I mean, games like Gears of War and Halo have always been Xbox exclusives, and it just seems like Microsoft is just throwing in the towel and they're just giving these exclusive IPs, or not IPs, I'm sorry, they're sharing their games, I guess is the better term for it. They're sharing their games with their competitors like PlayStation, just so more people can get their hands on these games and they can get into the franchise that way. Now, I don't know why Microsoft would be doing this, because it just seems like they're just giving up on the whole console war exclusive nonsense, which that alone is a separate video for another day. Now, of course, this trailer did come out, and it's not all sunshines and rainbows, because there are some people that do have some concerns with what they saw in the trailer, and of course, they did show off some gameplay footage in the reveal trailer. And some people were calling out the trailer because what they saw, they were afraid that it's going to break the immersion of the original Halo Combat Evolved, and they're afraid they're not going to get that nostalgia, because some people are saying that, oh, there's going to be new weapons in the game for the remake, such as the battle rifle and the needler rifle and the Halo assault rifle, one of the most classic and iconic weapons in the game. It's going to have 32 bullets instead of 60 bullets in the magazine, and there's going to be no health packs in this one compared to the original, where the original had health packs. And then they're going to add the sprinting feature in this game, while the original did not have sprinting because your character just moved fast by default. So there are some people that are genuinely worried for this game, and they're criticizing it because this is not going to be like the remake that some people wanted, which I can understand that. As a Halo fan myself, like, I can understand from that perspective, like, why would I want any of these features in the remake that they're adding? Once again, I can completely understand from that perspective, because it might break the immersion and the experience for some people compared to the original. But I personally think the important thing to take away from all this is the fact that Halo is finally coming to PlayStation, and Microsoft is allowing one of their biggest exclusive IPs onto PlayStation. You gotta also keep this in mind. Halo is not some small like franchise. It's not some small video game. Games like Warger, for example, that was made by like an indie developer company, or games like Cult of the Lamb. The Halo is a massive franchise, and it's one of the most popular franchises in the world, next to like Fortnite and Call of Duty, and next to Battlefield, for example. Like, Halo is one of the top first person shooter games out there. And if you want my honest opinion, Halo desperately needs to make a comeback here, because after like the last couple Halo games, like Halo 5 Guardians, that was a hit or miss with some people, and then Halo Infinite, which probably ended up as one of the worst Halo games of all time. I mean, the game literally did not launch with Team Slayer, and it did not launch with split screen co op or Forge, and Halo 5 Guardians did not have split screen co op, and the developers lied to everyone about split screen co op, not once, but twice with their Halo games. And what stung even more with some people was the fact that they even said that they're going to reallocate the split screen co op resources for Halo Infinite into the live service. And that pissed off a lot of people like myself. And I even made a video talking about this a couple years ago, actually, when that news first broke out. Now, some of you folks might be wondering, well, Nightwing, what about this Halo game? Will the Halo Combat Evolved campaign remaster have split screen co op so you can play couch co op with your buddies, or will you be able to play with your friends online? So, if we go to the PlayStation Store and look up Halo Campaign Evolved, if we look at the information tab and look at the middle section here, you can see that you can play with 2 players offline, and then you can play with 4 network players online, and you can play with your buddies across the internet. So this is going to be my cautious side talking here, so do take this with a pinch of salt. Now, we have had reports before, when Halo Infinite, before the game even came out, there was a lot of controversy surrounding split screen co op campaign. And they even said multiple times that there will be co op campaign and there will be split screen co op campaign. And then the Halo Infinite developers lied to everyone, and split screen co op was not in the game at launch for Halo Infinite. Now, I'm not going to hold my breath too much on this one for the split screen co op, because I do hope that it does come into the game. Because if they launch the game without split screen co op, then the game would be considered false advertisement at that point. And then I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be up in arms with the Halo developers once again, just like how they were with Halo Infinite. As exciting as it is seeing Halo come to PlayStation, I'm still gonna keep my guard up, you know? Because I love Halo. I really do. I played through nearly every Halo game. I played Halo Combat Evolved. I played through Halo 3, Halo Reach, which probably is my favorite Halo game of all time. I played through Halo 4, Halo 5 Guardians. The only Halo games I have not played was Halo 2 and Halo Infinite. So, seeing Halo campaign evolve coming to PlayStation, it does give me a little bit of hope that this might be good, but then again, they could drop the ball hard on this one. So, I'm gonna go on a little rant here, and I'm gonna probably get a little sidetracked, but the one thing that I just don't understand is, if you're gonna bring back a classic title like Halo Combat Evolve, and you're gonna try to rebuild that game from the ground up on a brand new engine, why not just rebuild the entire game, including multiplayer? I understand you want to get the campaign built in so people can enjoy it, but why not just rebuild like the multiplayer along with it? I'm pretty sure some of you folks may remember this, but several years ago, Activision released the Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered for the OG Modern Warfare 2, and some people were upset with it because it did not include Spec Ops and it did not include multiplayer, and people were just outright frustrated because they were just getting the campaign. And that really left a sour taste in some people's mouths. So it makes me think here too, why are they just going to remaster the campaign? Now, from a developer perspective, I get it. You're trying to test the waters here to see how the PlayStation fans react when the game comes out. But at the end of the day, I feel like you could do much better if you rebuild the entire game instead of rebuilding half of it. But then again, I'm not a game developer, so I really wouldn't know. But what I do know is that PlayStation is finally gonna get their hands on Halo, so now the PlayStation kiddos can try out Halo for the first time. So with this being said, thank you everyone for watching and for listening. And until next time, I'm talking about Halo coming to PlayStation, and I will see you all later.